Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel Develop English Skills. Dear all, today you are going to learn about use of simple past tense in a sentence. You will also learn the formation of simple past tense in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. You know, it is very important to speak correctly and of course, naturally. So before we begin, follow the first step to like, share and subscribe the channel. Let's start now. Tenses are all about time. It tells us when the action takes place. Now look at this timeline. In the center, there is a present time. So the example used here is she works every day. So the highlighted word is works. So the form of the verb is in present form because it talks about the habitual action. Now if you will move to the left side, the timeline shows the past actions. For example, she worked yesterday. So the highlighted word here is worked. So this form of verb is in past form. We are talking about past action. Now look at the right side of the present time. It is a future time. Now look at the example. She will work tomorrow. Here the highlighted words are will work. Now this form of verb shows that the action is going to happen in the future. So sentence is said to be in the simple future tense. In our today's lesson, you are going to learn about the simple past tense form of the verb. You will learn where and when to use simple past tense. So let's get started. We use simple past tense to express an action completed in the definite past. Now look at the example. We went to the market yesterday. Now here the action took place in the past because the word went shows the past action that it completed in the past. So what is the present form of the went? Go. So here we came to know that the action happened in the past. Now come to the next usage. We also use simple past tense to express a habit or repeated action in the past. For example, when I was in Chennai, I always got up at 5 o'clock. Now this example shows that it was a repeated action in the past. It has nothing to do with present. Now look at one more example. When I was young, I used to go for a walk. Now come to the next use of simple past tense. We use it to express an action which continued for some time in the past. Now it has nothing to do with present. For example, I stayed in England for 5 years. This example shows that the action continued only for 5 years in the past. Now these expressions will help you to make sentence in simple past tense, or it is easy for you to identify that the sentence is in simple past tense. And the expressions are with these words last, last night, last Sunday, last week, last weekend, last year, last month, or with the word ago, 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, 3 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, or with the word yesterday, yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, or the day before yesterday. Now let us learn formation of sentences in simple past tense. For this you need to know about regular and irregular verbs. What are regular verbs? Regular verbs follow the same pattern and create the simple past using the same word. For example, you just add ed to the base form of verb like play, played, listen, listened. So the word play and listen, these are in the first form or the present form. If you add ed to these words, it becomes in the second form or the past form. Sometimes you add only d to the verb ending with e. If the verb ends with e, there you need not to add one more e and d. You just add d to it. Like love, it becomes loved and save becomes saved. Now double the consonant when the consonant is stressed. If any word ends with a consonant and is followed by vowel, then you have to double that consonant and then add ed to it to make it in the second form or the past form. Verb ending in y preceded by a consonant, change y to I and then add ed to it. For example, carry. You just remove y and add I and ed to it. Now what are irregular verbs? Irregular verbs never end with ed. Now these are the verbs that does not even change. It remains same in present as well as in the past form, in the first form and in the second form. For example, cut remains cut. Let remains let in the past form. Hit, hit. Fit, fit. Cost remains cost in the past form. There is no change. And put remains put in the second form. Now irregular verbs change their vowel. For example, get, it becomes got in the past form. Drink is the main form of verb. If you will change it in the past form, it becomes drank. Write becomes wrought, and speak becomes spoke. Verbs changes completely. Now in past form, the main verb changes completely. For example, teach is the main form of verb. If you want to make it in the past form, it becomes taught. Bring, it becomes bought. Now be form of verbs also change completely. The present be form of verbs are is, am, are. It becomes was and were in the past form. And go becomes went in the past form. So you need to learn about regular and irregular verbs before you learn about the rules. Now you will learn how to form different kinds of sentences in simple past tense. Now let's learn how to make affirmative sentences in simple past tense. First you will write subject. Subject is the doer of the action, one who does action. Here you can write the name of person, or you can use pronouns like he, she, it, I, you, we, they. After writing subject, write main verb in past tense. And then complement. Complement is the rest part of the sentence. So here very important thing is the main verb in past tense. Now look at the example. Tom visited us last week. Here the subject is Tom. Visited is the main verb in past tense and the main verb is visit. When we add ed to it, it becomes in the past form. And complement is us last week. It is the rest part of the sentence. Now look at the second example. He ran in the competition. Now he is the subject. Ran is the past form of the main verb run. In the competition is the complement. Let's know how to make affirmative sentences with the be form of verb in the past tense. First write subject, then be form of verb in past tense, and then complement. For example, Tom was in India last week. Now here subject is Tom. Be form of verb in past tense is was. When the subject is singular, always use was, and if the subject is plural, use were. In India last week is complement. Now let's know how to make negative sentences in simple past tense. First write subject, then did not, after that main verb, and then complement. Now look at the example. Tom did not visit us last week. Now in place of did not, you can also use didn't. It is the contraction of did not. So Tom did not visit us last week. Tom is subject. Then we have used did not. If you are using did, then you have to write only the main verb. Don't use the past form of verb. Write visit. Visit is the main verb, and then complement. Us last week is a complement. Look at the second example. He didn't run in the competition. He didn't run in the competition. Now again check. We have used did in the sentence. In the negative sentence, so the verb will remain in the main form. So verb will remain in the first form, that is the present form. Let's learn how to make negative sentence in B with the be form of verb in the past tense. First write subject, then was not or were not, and then complement. For example, Tom was not in India last week. So here Tom is subject, was not is used because the subject is singular. In India last week is the complement. Now look at the next example, my friends. So here the subject is in plural form. So we have used were not because were is always used with the plural subject in the past tense. In India last week is the complement. How to form interrogative sentences or question sentences? Let's know about it. First write did, then subject, after that main verb, and then complement, and at the end question mark, because this is a question sentence. For example, did Tom visit us last week? So first we have used did and then subject. Tom is the subject. Main verb is visit. Complement is us last week, and then question mark. Let us frame one more interrogative sentence. Did he run in the competition? So again we have used did first to make a question sentence. He is the subject. Main verb is run in the competition, and then question mark. Now look at carefully. If you are using did in the sentence already a past form of do, then you don't have to change the main verb. The main verb remains same. It will remain in the first form. So do not change the main verb. Now for the be form of the verb, we use was or were in the beginning of the sentence, and then we write subject, then complement, and then question mark. For example, was Tom in India last week? Then was is used in the beginning because here be form of the past tense is used. So subject is Tom, complement is in India last week, and then we have used question mark. Now let's know how to make informative questions in simple past tense. For that you have to use WH question words like when, where, why, who. Now see the rule. First write WH question word. With the WH question word you will write did, and then comes subject. After subject, main verb, and then complement, and after that question mark. For example, when did Tom visit us? So when you use WH question words, you ask for the information. When did Tom visit us? So first you have used WH question word, that is when. Then did is used, after did subject, then main verb, that is visit, and complement is us, then question mark. Second example is where did he run? So where is WH question word, and then did is used, after that subject is he, and main verb is run. WH question words can be used with the be form also. So see the rule how to make question sentence in be form. First write WH question word and then was or were, and after the subject and then complement. Where was Tom last week? So first we have used WH question word and then use of was is used because subject is singular and after that last week is complement. This chart will make it very easy for you to understand simple past tense. Affirmative sentences. In affirmative sentences, we use subject and second form of verb, that is past form. I called, you called, we called, they called, he called, she called, it called. You can write anything in the complement. I called my friend, I called him, I called them, or I called my mother. Now look at how to make negative sentences in simple past tense. Write subject, then did not or didn't, and then first form of verb, that is the main verb. I didn't call, you didn't call, we didn't call, they didn't call, he didn't call, she didn't call, it didn't call. Very simple. Now come to question sentences, interrogative sentences. It is again very simple to make a question sentences in simple past tense. First write did, then write subject, and then main form of the verb, that is first form, base form, or you can say root form. Did I call? Did you call? Did we call? Did they call? Did he call? Did she call? Did it call? Isn't it very simple to understand simple past tense? It is time to test your skills now. I am sure you have understood simple past tense and it is very easy for you to fill these blanks in simple past form of verb. My brother dash a beer an hour ago. Now in the bracket you have present form. Now change this present form into past form and then fill the blank. That's great. My brother saw a bear an hour ago. Second, dash you visit your grandmother last night. In the bracket you have do. So what will come in the blank? That's great. Did. Did you visit your grandmother last night? Come to the third sentence. Alex did not dash last weekend. And the verb is work. Now change it into second form or the past form. That's great. Alex did not work last weekend. Why we have used work there? Because we have already used did in the sentence. Alex did not. Come to the next sentence. They dashed the new restaurant, the city. Now, what's there in the bracket? Build. Now, what is the second form of build? That's very nice. Built. They built the new restaurant in the city. Now, the last sentence is when dash you dash there. So, here you have to fill the blanks with two verbs. So what will come in the first and what will come in the next? That's excellent. When did you go there? I'm sure children, you have understood the concept and you have enjoyed watching the video. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you have liked, then don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends. Goodbye. See you later. Stay safe, stay healthy.